So here I am, a Laker fan in 2025, just minding my business when I suddenly read that the Sixers president, Daryl Morey, was keeping it real, as he said in his own words, quote, "Everyone I speak to around the league privately agrees that it doesn't truly hold up as a genuine championship. And I am going to show you the reason why the 2020 NBA championship is truly and indeed one of the most costly and greatest championships of all time." But first, evidence A, another quote from Daryl Morey on how he would have felt if the Rockets had won the title, which honestly, I thought the Rockets, having Harden and Westbrook, would have been a problem for the Lakers. But LeBron James literally mowed them down. Every time he was in the paint, it would be spin move, layup, blocking their shots. It was crazy. But anyway, in his own words, quotes, "Had the Rockets won the title, I absolutely would have celebrated it as legitimate, knowing the immense effort and resilience required." Close quotes. This is why this man, who is a two-faced liar, does not have a good relationship with James Harden anymore, because he lies, which led to Harden forcing his way out of the 76ers. So I will address the financial ramifications, which, as it says here, the league had to fulfill contractual obligations. Do you think these 100, 150, 200 million dollar plus contracts to these players just fall out of the sky? They come from the billions spent by the corporate sponsors to place their ads, to place their products on the court, which is what they did during the bubble, because the eyes are watching the advertising. And of course, it says it right there, highlighted, generate revenue. I'm not going to touch on the social justice issues because sadly in 2025, things have only progressively gotten worse pertaining to police brutality of young African-American men, women, and children, and other people of color. Okay, police brutality has only gotten worse, so I'm not going to touch that. But the people who laugh about the NBA bubble, the NBA did better as a sports organization than our own government. They had like wrist ID bracelets keeping players' temperature in this bubble environment, which, by the way, cost $190 million to build, maintain, and create during that time. But look at how much revenue the NBA brought in, $1.5 billion. So between Kobe's tragic passing and the NBA